Living with autism can feel like trying to decipher a map without clear directions, especially when it comes to figuring out whether I'm in a suitable environment or surrounded by the right type of people. A recent experience brought this struggle into sharp focus, and it's a wild tale that I'd like to share. A few weeks ago on May 9th, I found myself in a rather bizarre and unsettling situation involving someone I once viewed as a really close childhood friend. We've been buddies since the fourth grade, and somewhere along the line, the friendship it just took an unexpected twist. This person has a habit of partying hard, regarding polishing off vodka bottles like a pro at night after night. While I desperately tried to get some rest, they repeatedly would flicker the light on and off, completely ignoring the fact that I'm epileptic, and they are very aware. Their favorite jab at me was to say, "You're just like my dad," playing the victim card regarding my disabilities, which he refers to as epilepsy, and I'm autistic. This kind of felt particularly ironic coming from him. It's not like epilepsy is something I can just kind of turn on and off, like his enjoyments of the light switch every single night recently. For about 6 weeks, I endured this exhausting routine, eventually opting for silence. I just kind of became mute to escape the chaos he enjoyed creating. Each night turned into a battle. I'd bury my head under the pillow, wishing for a moment of peace. Then came the shocking twist. He decided to call the cops, accusing me of turning into the Hulk, threatening him, hurting him, attacking him prior, and even claiming I have lots of weapons. If only he realized how absurd that sounded, especially since I was the one being targeted. When the police and the park rangers arrived, they quickly saw that I was confused and just overwhelmed. After 2 months of intentionally being woken up and targeted, my communication skills, they were just shot. They were just gone. The rangers expressed genuine concern for my safety along with Nazca's well-being. They encouraged me to break free of this toxic atmosphere that had engulfed me, and I just wasn't aware. Their kindness led me to a let me backtrack. They found a shelter for me. Their kindness led me to a temporary shelter in the Phoenix area. The simple promise of just 12 uninterrupted hours of sleep was the motivation I needed to just break free, to get in that ranger truck. Actually, you know what? I've always wanted a ranger, blue-eyed, blonde-haired ranger to pull up, get in my truck. I'll hop right in there. You don't even need to convince me. I'll hop right on in there. Before heading to the shelter, the ranger took me to QT, Quick Trip. We have those best gas stations in Arizona, to treat me to egg rolls. They sell egg rolls, and they're my favorite there. You can get 2 for like $3. Bomb. Delicious. We had some egg rolls, and he asked me if what cash I had on me, and I don't have any money. I'm tired. I just want to sleep. So he gave me $40 because, I needed clothes. I needed clothes. I didn't have anything for the shelter. For the first time in a while, I managed to catch up on some much needed rest. Once I was well rested, it took about 3 days for me to finally reset, and my brain started functioning normally to me. It was time to retrieve my belongings now, and so a little backstory. I share a storage unit with this individual who called the police on me, and it was time to get my belongings. And this was causing me great stress. Out of fear of retaliation, it just loomed over me, particularly because the police did not arrest me like he was hoping, because he wanted to teach me a lesson that when he asked me a question, I better answer it in a timely manner. Or I'm being sneaky, and that's why I called the police. He wanted to teach me that lesson. He expects an answer at a certain time, and if not, then it deserves a police calling, I guess. I can't help but feel confused about how everything spiraled with someone I used to deeply trust. I truly believe he was my best friend. We've known each other since 4th grade. This is my armrest, if you can't tell. Now, here I am, sitting in my car, surrounded, as you can see, by all of my possessions, plotting my next move. So I guess why I'm still here and got my stuff is I refuse to let down those 2 extraordinary rangers who took the time to genuinely help me. Growing up in a toxic environment clouded my ability to recognize when it was time to step away from unhealthy situations. A challenge that resonates with many of us on the spectrum. And I'm sure if you're a parent to a child who is low functioning autistic, this can be a big scare, especially when they get older. A challenge that resonates with many of us on the spectrum can be recognizing when we're in a bad situation with people. It's vital to raise awareness and share these narratives. By doing so, I'm trying to advocate also for autism and mental health. It's crazy where we can end up with people and things and situations. Life has a particular way of giving us a much needed lesson, often delivered in the most unexpected and amusing ways possible. So here I am, all of my stuff in my car. Let's see. Ta-da! And we got Nazca. Big stretch, baby boy. Right here. We don't know what we're gonna do, but you know what? I'm not gonna let that ranger down. And I hope eventually he sees this, because thank you to the female ranger and the male ranger. I appreciate your kindness, and I just needed those words of encouragement to get myself out of that bad situation. Thank you. And anybody else, it's possible. Remove yourself from bad situations. You don't deserve to be treated that way. And if someone's affecting your sleep at night, that is not okay. It would happen around 1 o'clock. I would be asleep, and all of a sudden, the lights are going on and off. Where's the lighter? Where's the lighter? I know you have that lighter. I don't even smoke cigarettes. I don't have your fucking lighter. What was another one? You're not epileptic. Let's see. Let's induce one of those seizures. How horrible is that? I just thought this was, I don't know. Thank you to those rangers.